우리가 지금 시대의 우리의 관점으로
Have you ever watched a scene so powerful, so haunting, that the moment it ends, you rewind it, not once, but again and again, because your heart refuses to let it go? That's exactly what happened with this one scene in The Prophet. A scene that turned casual viewers into lifelong fans. A scene that shook even the toughest critics. And yes, a scene so emotionally devastating, people rewatched it 10 times just to believe what they saw. Today, we're diving deep into the Blood Moon scene, the rooftop confrontation between Jisoo and Lee Min-ho that changed the K-drama game forever. Let's set the stage. Jisoo plays Aryam, a gifted clairvoyant who's spent her entire life preparing to fulfill an ancient prophecy that supposedly saves the kingdom. Lee Min-ho plays Rayon, her silent protector, loyal, watchful, and burdened by a secret.
안 본 척.
Give me more.
So close.
Ow. Bite me.
After 14 intense episodes filled with visions, betrayal, and near-death escapes, Aryam finally uncovers the truth. The prophecy was never real. It was a tool, a lie. And Rayon knew it the whole time. Now, imagine the moment she finds out. On a rooftop with a blood moon bleeding across the sky. The air is tense. The sound design drops to a heartbeat, and Jisoo unleashes the performance of her career. Why didn't you tell me? That line, that scream.
Hi. Oh, you like me?
It's not clean, it's not pretty, it's not polished for drama, it's raw. Her voice cracks mid-sentence. She's not acting rage, she's living in betrayal. Rayon doesn't even move at first. He knows this moment would come. His reply: then he drops the dagger, the key to the prophecy, at her feet. A silent offer. Save the world, or walk away from the lie.
분들, 저는 지수입니다. 네.
반갑다 친구야.
Let's talk about the acting, because this scene isn't just emotional, it's a masterclass. Jisoo, known more widely for her music career, erased every doubt about her acting chops in this one scene. She trembles, not just physically, but emotionally. Her entire presence unravels on screen. You can see her hands shaking. The tears are messy. Her breathing is uneven. There's no glamour in this moment. It's grief, betrayal, love, and rage crashing into one body at once. Then there's Lee Min-ho, and this is where things get genius.
보면 그 시대적 배경과 그리고 그 시대 때 결국 그렇게 살아남았던 한수는 그런
He doesn't cry. He barely speaks. But he holds the entire emotional weight of the scene in his silence. Watch his jaw tighten. Watch the glint in his eyes. He's holding back everything. That's acting on a level most never reach. He doesn't need to say, "I love you," or "I'm sorry." His silence screams both. And when he finally says, "I never believed the prophecy. I believed in you." There's no background music, no dramatic swell, just silence.
예, 제가 자꾸 어려워하게 되는 것 같아요. 친구 안 될 것 같은데요? 친구 안 될 것 같은데요? 누나라고 불러야 돼.
That silence is deafening. That silence made people replay the scene, over and over again. Now, let's talk about what makes this scene cinematically unforgettable. The director, Han Soo-jin, called it a lightning in a bottle moment. And you can see why. The blood moon isn't just beautiful, it's symbolic. In folklore, a blood moon represents truth revealed, chaos unleashed, and destiny rewritten. And all three of those collide in this moment. The camera work? Subtle but surgical. Long takes, slow zooms, no shaky cam. We're not being pulled around. The camera invites us to sit with the pain.
뭔가 문어 요리를 잘할 것 같은 어려운 요리.
하필
뭔가
약간 좀 해산물 쪽 문어 막 먹물 다 빼버리고
The colour grading shifts. Notice how Rayon is bathed in shadows while Ariam glows in red. It's a visual metaphor. He's holding back truth. She's consumed by it. And the petals flying through the air. Not CGI. They actually used real wind turbines and thousands of dyed petals. It wasn't just for beauty, it was to create a chaos in the frame that matches the chaos inside Ariam's heart. Every frame was designed to stay with you. And it did.
하는데 제가 또 이제 한수를 연기한 입장에서 그 감정들을 생각을 해보면 그 시대적
Let's break this down deeper. The dagger Rayon drops. It's not just a weapon, it's the burden of fate. By putting it at her feet, he's symbolically surrendering the future to her. The rooftop, elevated above the world, disconnected from the kingdom. This is their realm now. No politics, no prophecy, just truth. The blood moon? Again, it represents change. In this moment, Ariam stops being a pawn of fate and becomes the author of her own story.
들이 이미 떨어져 나갔나?
아 그렇지.
근데 내 주변 사람들은 상처를 잘 안 받고 약간 나랑 다 비슷한지
Even Rayon's line, "You die if you know," can be read two ways. Literally, sure, but metaphorically. The old Ariam, the one who believed blindly, does die, and a stronger version of her is born. This is storytelling at its most layered. The moment this scene aired, social media exploded. Clips of the scene were posted on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram within minutes. Fan edits flooded timelines. Reactions poured in.
할 수밖에 없었고 그리고 늘 처절하게 다음 스텝으로 가기
One fan tweeted, "I've watched the blood moon scene 12 times and it still feels like my chest is caving in." Another said, "Jisoo didn't act. She became Ariam. I felt every fracture in her voice."
어린애를 너무 매도하지 마라. 아직 덜 자란 인격체니까. 그래서 나도 이제 그 말을 듣고 좀 깨달았지. 아, 내가
On Reddit, a user wrote a full essay comparing the scene to classic tragedies like Hamlet and Macbeth. And YouTube comment sections. Pure chaos. People were breaking down the colour symbolism, writing poetry inspired by the dialogue, even analysing the exact moment Rayon's eyes welled up. Some fans said they rewatched the scene just to catch Jisoo's breathing patterns. That's how deep the obsession went. Want to know something wild?
진짜? 주량이 어떻게 돼?
그냥 맥주 한 잔?
어.
근데 술을 원래 좋아.
That line. I never believed the prophecy. I believed in you. It wasn't in the original script. Lee Min-ho improvised it during rehearsal. The director loved it so much, he rewrote the entire ending around it. That's the power of instinct from an actor who knows the story in his bones. Jisoo, in an interview, said she was so emotionally drained after filming that scene, she had to take a full day off. It felt like I had actually lost someone, she said.
는 그 발리우드 시장의 작품들을 보는 것들도 있고 그리고 또 너무나
Also, the rooftop wasn't a set. It was a real ancient temple rooftop in Gyeongju. That night, freezing. Wind chill below zero. But the production team pushed through to capture that one perfect night with the blood moon. And yes, the petals were real. Over 30,000 hand-dyed petals were launched during the scene to get the exact chaotic beauty the director envisioned.
보고 아예 1도 없어서 아무것도 없어요. 막 어떻게 보면 되게 깨끗해서 좋다. 근데 리산이 이제
So why did people rewatch this scene 10 times? Because it's not just drama. It's not just love. It's everything. It's myth. It's metaphor. It's emotional truth poured into visual art. In that rooftop confrontation, the prophet didn't just deliver a twist, it delivered a moment. A moment where acting, direction, writing, music, or the lack of it, all collided to create something timeless. It's the kind of scene that reminds you why you fell in love with storytelling in the first place. If you've rewatched this scene more than once, you're not alone.
나쁜 인간이라는 평가가 저는 어느 정도는 당연하다라고 생각을 하는데
Drop a comment below and tell us, what hit you hardest in the blood moon scene? Was it the silence, the line, the look in Rayon's eyes? And if you want more deep dives like this, from The Prophet to the greatest K-drama scenes ever made, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, and stay tuned. Because when storytelling hits this hard, we have to talk about it. See you in the next one.